Okay, Have You Ever Loved Me is about Solvat, this famous surgeon.
Where?
Fall in love with two beautiful women training. And Sakana.
Oh, one more.
Yeah. Who will he choose by the end? Hi, I'm Brendo Lee from Malaysia, the director of Have You Ever Loved Me? What made me came out with Have You Ever Loved Me? Okay, I was here in Cambodia last year, shooting a TV drama for a Malaysian TV station, and I found out this place is very interesting. It's something very unique and raw to me. So at that time, I was thinking I had to come back here to shoot a feature film, a movie. And I had once experience with a friend of mine. He told me about his problem with his situation at that time, that he was stuck with two ladies, And I was thinking that can be quite an interesting issue to touch with, because I found that love is very universal, of course. And then for Cambodian, they are very much into love. They tend to have a better feeling towards love. So I figure that probably this is a better issue for me to explore. Only with the love theme, I found that it's not that interesting enough, not enough to actually to pull people, to attract people. So I was thinking to tie in something like a bit of suspense, So it eventually came out to have this love suspense thriller then.
Full body shots there.
From head to toe.
Okay. To the
Hero?
feet. To the feet.
Yeah, to the feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Sao để khó. So it's not.
Then the reason why I have Doctor as the character, because Doctor is like an angel over here, very respected position, post, for the Cambodian. And then that sort of represents, he can basically save everybody, but he can't save his own feeling towards love when he's stuck. A famous surgeon still stuck in a love triangle. There are a few occasions that is quite memorable, quite unforgettable. Is actually, it was during the slum area shoot. The slum area basically was filled up with a lot of people, was full of people there. When we first arrived, everybody came out. When we put up the lights, we were all surrounded like hundreds of people at that time, and it was nighttime. And then drizzling started to, it was a bit drizzling, and we had problem asking people going to the houses. And it was on a steady cam at that time, and we had a few runs. So telling them that actually they are actually in the shot. So we have people running around telling them, I have all my people blocking everyone. It took us quite some time, and then the rain was about to start to fall. It was actually, we could feel the rain, the drizzle, So I think that is one of the that was one of the hardest part to handle for the this basically for this shoot. Yeah. Well, the main challenge, I think, is more like working with the Cambodian production crew as well as the technical crew, because to them, there were not many chances for them to exploit and to explore in filmmaking over here, and the whole production teams were pretty much quite new. Of course, there were a lot of miscommunication, communication problem, and we were lucky that we have a few guys and a few Cambodians team that were able to speak English quite fluently. And I think the main challenge for this shoot is communication and experience, So we had a lot of interns coming in to help out and things like that. We had to improvise a lot on the set to educate them, to teach them, to let them know what are the common senses, what are the right thing to do, not to do, things like that. They learn as the film progressed, as the shoot progresses. So basically, they picked up eventually. Things got better and better. So of course, lots of things happen during the shoot as well. But it's all forgivable, and of course, it's memorable and unforgettable. And cut. Okay. All right.
Huh? Yeah. Say some words.
Say something. This. Making of behind the scene.
Yeah.
It's behind the scene. This is the making of. All right. We are now in one of the village scene in the temple. It's been taking us about 3 hours. 3 hours. Okay. Everything goes well. No worries.
Okay.
Our main actor is here.
Main actor.
So main actor, say. Can you talk something? Okay, say something. Second hand?
ខ្ញុំក៏សប្បាយចិត្តដែរសប្បាយចិត្តបានធ្វើការមួយគ្នាជាពិសេសមានកិត្តិយសបានសម្ដែងជាមួយរៀមច្បងគឺលោកគីបសវត្តសប្បាយចិត្តខ្លាំងណាស់
Wow, I think if we were talking about the pre-production from the development from the story itself, I think it took about close to a year, because when I was here shooting the drama, it was last year, July 2011, and I came up with the story, and then I finally met up with my partner, Eric, and we had many rounds of meetings. I came back here so many times, just to get the right things, what to do, what to shoot, and what not to shoot. And then we we were investing our own fund into the movie, and then we, in a way, had to sort of get more sponsors, get some sponsors to help us to offset our budget. So it took time. Basically, the whole process, when we went into the full swing of pre-production, it was like a 2.5 months to 3 months period, In that 2 to 3 months period, I had to come back here a few times, to work on it, to have pre-production meeting with them, things like that. Of course, by doing this film, I wish to bring a new level of entertainment in films to the Cambodian. Of course, I've seen some Cambodian films, not to say they are no good, but they are quite good. It's entertaining, different genre, but it's just that the whole approach itself, I would like to bring to them a new experience, of film watching, of movie watching. So actually my wish still there, My wish basically, Cambodia is still having a very bright future in terms of filmmaking. More and more theaters will be opening up, and I think the future will be very bright for all the filmmakers over here. They just have to improve from all the aspects if they want to. The technical aspects, the creative aspects. Even the actors, the actors. The performance. Maybe they can try to watch more movies and things like that to absorb a bit more ideas from here and there, and combine with the culture over here and their belief over here, the religion over here, the language. Something new can come out. Something new can be flourished. Something new can become.
Check the makeup. Are they ready? We're gonna go like 10 minutes, 15 minutes on stage.
The place called subload.
Yeah. Okay. Wardrobe.
Okay, I hope the Cambodian audiences can have a more open mind to watch and accept this film, because I approached this film using a different method than what they have been watching all this while. So I wish that change is not that big. It's not that big, having like a big leap, a big jump from what they have seen before. So Wow, I hope they will be enjoying. They'll be enjoyed and entertained by the film. Find out the answer in a cinema near you on 26 November at Legend and Cineplex.